So, dear children, today I am going to take English literature of class 5. The name of your book is Enhanced English Fairy, a course in language and literature. So, let us begin. Lesson 1. Why ever why evergreen trees never lose their leaves? So before we read this story, let us look at this picture. What do you see? The little girl in the picture is lost in a mall. Here mall means a large shopping place. What do you think she should do now? Who should she approach for help? Now let us think of ourselves. If we are lost in a shopping mall, how would you feel? What would you do? Dear children, the story is written about a lost little bird that was very afraid. And the small little bird was in a strange place, and he was asking for the help. So let us begin. Winter was coming and all the birds were flying to a warmer place. Look at this picture. All the birds are discussing or making plan to go to a place. Hurry up, winter is almost here. We have got a long way to go. Then the other birds say, we are ready, let's go south. Is everyone ready? Let's go. Now the birds are ready to fly over. Then one little bird had broken his wing and could not keep up with the others. He lay alone in a cold frost. Then the bird says, oh no, they have left me behind. What shall I do? Maybe I can ask the trees of the forest to help me. Then immediately the little bird went to the tree. The little bird decided to approach the birch tree. The bird says, beautiful birch tree, my wing is broken and my family has flown away. May I live among your branches till they come back for me? The birch tree replies, we of a great forest have our own birds to help. I can't do anything for you. Then here the birch tree is not ready to help the little bird. The little bird was upset and perhaps the birch is not strong enough. I shall ask the oak tree. He shall be stronger. Then the bird went to the oak tree, though the birch tree is not ready to help. It seems the birch tree is not strong enough. Then he spoke to the oak tree, O great oak tree, you are so strong. You will let me live on your branches till my family comes back in spring. The oak tree replies, That's a long time, little bird. Who knows what you shall get up to in that time? You shall probably eat all my acorns. Here acorns means fruits of the oak trees. So the little bird was puzzled. What should he do now? He then went to a willow tree, who drew herself up proudly to face the bird. Before seeing the birds, the willow tree was very clever and proudly and very proud of the little bird. The bird says, Gentle willow, my wing is broken and I could not fly south with my family. May I live in your branches to keep warm from the north wind? Then the willow tree replies, Do I know you? We willows never talk to strangers. Here, stranger means unknown person or unknown to the place. Leave me alone. The willow tree is saying, Leave me alone. I am not going to help you. The bird was truly heartbroken, cold and lonely. He began to fly away as fast as he could. No one wants me. My wing is broken and I have nowhere to go. Where are you going, little bird? Then there was a voice, there was a sound, and asking, Where are you going, my dear little bird? Then the little bird looked around. It was a spruce tree talking. I do not know, the bird replied. I do not know where I am going. The trees have turned me away and I am cold and hungry. Then the spruce tree says, Have they? Well, you can live on my warm branches all winter if you want to. So, dear children, now the bird is relieved from the tension. Then the little bird was relieved. The fire and the juniper trees joined the spruce trees to help the little bird. My branches are not very thick, but I am big and strong, and I can protect you from north wind. The spruce tree said. Then the other tree said, I can help too. You can eat my delicious healthy berries all winter long. Then the other tree is ready to help and ready to give the delicious healthy berries all the winter. Then the little bird says, "Thank you, dear friends." The oak trees looked on and talked among themselves. The other trees, the other trees looked on and talked among themselves. I would not give my accounts away to anyone. Then the other tree says, I shall never have anything to do with strangers. Then the other tree says, I would not have any stranger birds on my bough. So dear friends, so dear student, these are the trees are not ready to help the little bird. So now North Wind wanted to touch the trees in the forest with his cold hand, but the Frost King had other plans. Now it is the time to touch the North Wind to the trees in the forest, but he is the Frost King and he is the North Wind. But the Frost King have had other plans. So what is that? Now the Frost King is giving order. It is time for you to go to work, my son. Then may I touch? Then the North Wind is asking, may I touch every leaf in the forest? Can I touch every leaf in the forest? But the Frost King says, no, the trees that have been kind to the little bird with the broken wing may keep their leaves. So those trees were kind and helped the little birds can keep their leaves. Then in the morning, the birch, the oak, and the willow found their shining green leaves lying on the ground. For North Wind had come at night and touched them with his icy hand. The spruce, pine, and juniper were left green due to their kindness towards the helpless little bird. So, dear student, you understood these are the trees were not ready to help the helpless bird, and these are the trees help the bird because the bird was helpless. So, my dear student, read this story at least 3 times and try to find out the words, difficult words. And in the next class, I will be telling you the difficult words. So thank you and have a nice day.